We can't see into the future, but we know that something has to change. Our planet needs our support. We are driven by doing our part in making the world a better place. Everything is in motion, every day, all the time. We and our partners work every day to make the transport of people and goods emission-free, sustainably, and without wasting resources. Our employees are the most important asset in the company. On our mission, we don't leave you alone. We help you with everything concerning e-mobility of commercial vehicles. People, animals, and nature must be able to breathe again. Sustainability is the heart of everything we do. We work every day for a better future. We give used and existing vehicles a second emission-free life. Whether transporting goods, transporting people, or even transporting our waste, we can only reach our goal with emissions-free vehicles. A future for us and our children. The world is changing now. We all are a part of it. Together, we reach the goal.
Good afternoon, friends of Quantron. Dear media, dear investors, and clients. It's a pleasure. After basically 4 years with no IAA Transportation, to be back here on stage. Martin, and welcome you because you are important for us. As I said, we want to commit to change. Since Murphy's law. Yeah. We want to commit to change, and it's more important to show zero-emission solutions than here on the IAA Transportation. And we have a lot of news for you. Actually, we have 3 world premieres. And as you see behind me, Quantron is more than just a product company. We will today not only show you 3 world premieres, but also talk about Quantron-as-a-Service, which is our zero-emission platform. But I think what is Quantron based upon? We're based upon 140 years of commercial vehicle experience. Because we Hanover family, which is now in fifth generation with my colleague and brother in crime, Andreas. Please welcome. Andreas is a visionary, but he collected people around him, being also here our partners to fulfill an objective, to really move heavy-duty transport for people and goods to zero emission. And I agree with most of my peers who said this is an ultimate target. We have signed also indirectly already the Paris Act. But we want to act faster. We don't wait till 2035, and I'm going to explain you how. 140 years experience, and most of you know us till date probably as a refitment company. Taking diesel vehicles and adding a zero-emission drivetrain, and that what we did very well the last 3 to 4 years. We have very reputed clients like IKEA in Austria, where we have around about 50 of our Q dailies in operation at a service degree above 98%. So this is a service level we have achieved today. But we want to go to the next level. We think there is room for a new player like us, especially embracing hydrogen and taking it to the next level. And last but not least, also integrating that into our hydrogen as a service or Quantron-as-a-Service ecosystem. And how does that look like? Because you all remember when Elon Musk launched the Tesla Model S, and I was part of a car company in Ingolstadt, and everybody said it's impossible. There's the chicken egg problem. You can't launch an EV car because there's no charging. Well, the same could be said today about hydrogen. But we clearly believe we have to solve the chicken and egg situation. That's why we are working with allies who actually provide to us either green energy or green hydrogen, and help us also to distribute that. We just announced last Tuesday the Hydrogen Alliance with partners like Bala Power, and I'm very proud to have a lot of members from Bala Power here. Newman Esser with Jens Wolf. Not only partnering with us, putting their money where their mouth is in investing into Quantron, then needless to say, we have to offer the best technology. If you're an early mover, you need to be the best to actually make yourself visible in the market. And last but not least, to close the loop and offer Quantron-as-a-Service as an integrated 360-degree solution, because in our center is our client, and our client has requirements. He has applications. He wants to have a one-stop shop solution. We cannot send him elsewhere to buy the green hydrogen. We have to provide that at competitive prices. And therefore, we have a clear vision and a mission. We want to be one of the leading platform providers for trucks, but also hydrogen. And we are OEM agnostic. We will invite other players. We're happy to invite them and using our hydrogen platform. And of course, we want to use the best technology. Now, what would you think? When do we want to be zero emission? Any idea? Guess what? With zero emission today, Quantron has only zero emission vehicles. We don't have legacy engine factories. We can have actually a start, hit the ground running, and we do that with hydrogen. That is where we believe. We're technology agnostic. We have last mile EV solutions, but our strategic focus will be offering hydrogen transport solutions. And here we want to be one of the best in the world. Therefore, we have actually 3 world premieres for you here today. 2 of them being hydrogen and 1 of them being electric, because my CTO colleague, Wollmann, has made a clear analysis, like a good engineer, and said, look, there are perfect solutions, last mile electric, but there are limitations. And if you want to run the distance we want to give our clients with a single fuel or single charge, and you do that battery electric, you have to package potentially 6, 7, 8 tons of batteries. And that is not smart in today's world. And therefore we said for the long distance heavy trucking, Quantron very specifically set hydrogen as our future technology. And we're very, very proud. We found a company who does for 43 years fuel cells. 43 years. It's nearly as old as me or Nicola. And they do that very well. And they've given us the first hydrogen fuel cell system developed for long distance trucking, for heavy duty applications. We could not have done it with our balance sheet, but we are happy, Nicola, that you guys developed it with us, for us, and you gave us the pleasure to launch it worldwide. We believe that fossil fuel mobility will become a very expensive proposition for brands, because it is very bad for your Scope 3 emissions, for your ESG rating. And we will continue to see price increases for fossil fuel powered mobility. But we believe we have the magic sauce to bring down hydrogen-empowered mobility, and we want to sign contracts with our clients in 24-25 at parity level in selective European countries. Of course, taking into account tax incentives, CO2 costing, and others. But we believe the transformation for somebody is the easiest if his switching costs are the lowest. And therefore, we want to give our clients here a commitment. But we are not in a position to do that entirely ourselves, clearly. So therefore, we have selected a partner network, which we already have today. And I'm also proud, where's my dear friend Indika, one of our investors who believed in Quantron early, same as Fund for SE, and a few other investors. And as I said, last week we announced also Ballard Power. Nicola, you're representing Ballard Power today. Thank you very much for your belief in Quantron, not just as a strategic partner, but as an investor into a hydrogen alliance. And so does Newman Esser. And Newman Esser is just a little bit older than us. It's a company since 1830, 192 years of experience. And they've chosen Quantron again to come on board for the Hydrogen Alliance. We have some other partners, and we are reaching also new markets, and we will announce probably by the end of the week a strategic partnership in Saudi Arabia and a couple of other markets. Which brings me to our first world premiere. And have a look at the smaller vehicle in the background, which is our Q daily fuel cell with a Ballard fuel cell inside. Have a look. This is already a customer testing vehicle, which will go out to our customer towards the end of the year. We just received today a significant order for that vehicle to run for a very, very famous retail brand, and it comes with a lot of benefits. First and foremost, yes, we're using somebody else's cabin chassis, but we do that for good reasons. Because we take top technology as a cabin chassis, but we integrate our zero-emission capabilities. It's a 3.5 to 7.2 ton gross vehicle weight vehicle. It can do up to 500 kilometers per single fuel. So you have a good driver, he can do, of course, up to 1,000 kilometers on a day. This is not achievable with a BEV vehicle in that segment. We have 8 kilograms of hydrogen on board and a 37 kilowatt battery. We have up to 150 kilowatt of motor power. Diesel fueling speed is close to a diesel fueling, so 10 to 15 minutes, and it can fuel at a passenger car hydrogen fueling station because of the tank capacity. And I think the most important, any coach builder who works with a base vehicle can apply exactly the same coach building to our vehicle. There is no compromise. Box chassis, tipper, waste collection, everything is possible on that vehicle as if it would be a normal standard ICE vehicle. And it's available now for ordering. I think that's also important. We're not talking about vehicles which we want to present in 24 or 25 or 26. We want to present it today to drive off Hanover and start. Second world premiere, as I said, fuel cell. The second beast is the one in the middle with the 6 wheels, which is our BEV solution. Because we said there is a transition happening and not all clients are ready to jump on hydrogen as a source of energy. And there are also certain applications where you might not need necessarily a hydrogen fuel cell powered vehicle. So here we have actually a tractor and a chassis unit, 4x2, 6x2, so maximum flexibility, and we give you up to 350 kilometers of range per charge. Again, good driver, 1 hour recharge from 20 to 80%. You can make up to 700 kilometers on a day, up to 510 horsepower on the motor, electrified crankshaft. As I said, 20 to 80 in less than an hour with 350 kilowatt charging capability. And again, multiple options. With that, we are for sure the most flexible player in that specific segment. And we will show you in a bit also the optimized aero pack. And now, please move a little bit away from the beauty. There's going to come up some fireworks and some other things, so it's dangerous. Just joking. So this is really the world premiere. The world premiere, together with Bala Power, I'm allowed to say it now, Allison for the axle and N-Prox. This is what we believe is the game changer in the segment. And have a look before we unveil the beast. Bravo! So, while you're already anxious to take some pictures, let me tell you a little bit more about the 44-1000 hydrogen fuel cell truck. And there's something visible, or should I say invisible. Aren't you missing the backpack? Most of the trucks in that segment have that famous backpack with the tanks. I'm going to come to that in a second. Because what we believe is this is the cleanest and most efficient integration of a hydrogen truck available in 2023, not later than that. In this configuration, we can do 600 to 700 kilometers. It has, and we're one of the very few, if not the only one, who can give you a long sleeper cabin with a short wheelbase at a standard trailer size. I think this is extremely important, that there's no compromise on European roads to use that hydrogen fuel cell truck and give your driver a sleeper cabin. It can fuel at 350 or 700 bars. There's almost no change in payload. If you want to have the same range with an electric truck, you have 6 to 7 tons of batteries, not with our vehicle. And it has best-in-class tank capacity. But, of course, there's more to come. We wouldn't be Quantron if we wouldn't have some extra feasibilities. And last but not least, again, 3.6 meter minimum wheelbase, 4x2, 6x2. So again, the biggest flexibility, and we're very proud that we got already a lot of offers out for the second Förderaufruf from the German government. So we will see a couple of them already on the road in the second half of next year. As I said, these are the partners, not all of them, but the key partners. Ballard Power, the first hydrogen fuel cell developed by them in 44 years for truck application. I think that's something very special. Allison, again, a brand new e-axle, and we're very proud again to be one of the launching partners, and Enprox. As I said, we don't have a backpack. This is a very sleek athlete. He's fast, he's lean, he's efficient, and he gives you already 54 kilograms. Now imagine Usain Bolt having the camel pack. Means fast, and you get the extra energy on top. And this is one more thing we want to present to you, because this is, from our point of view, the champion for zero-emission transport solutions on the Hanover Fair. Nobody will have that, and that is our Scandinavian version. We took the biggest challenge in the industry and said, how do we crack really the range championship? Up to 1,500 kilometers per single fuel, zero emission with green hydrogen. And this is really David against Goliath. We're a small company, but we strongly believe with 17.5 meter total vehicle length, you can really crack it. I was told we can deliver Norwegian beer to the Munich Oktoberfest in a single fuel. 550 kilowatt e-axle, again, 350 and 700 bars, 116 kilogram of hydrogen on board. 116 kilogram. Nobody in Hanover had that. Of course, 240 kilowatt again, and tractor unit. So have a look. This is competition. This is our European standard version, and this is our Nordic version. And I owe you a dinner if you find anybody who can crack that here in Hanover zero emission of a single fuel or a single charge. So come back if you found somebody, or we have a bottle of champagne. So this is what Quantron offers here at the IAA Transportation. Lots of vehicles here on the stand. 1 or 2 vehicles advanced select and 2 online. So what's next? We take it to the next level with our Quantron inside. It's very important as well. You see, we have really mastered to take out diesel components out of a truck and integrate the most efficient zero-emission hydrogen and electric components, and we will work on the aero package. We don't have it here, but rest assured, when we launch the dynamic version, we will also further improve range with an aerodynamic package developed by our design and engineering team to further improve TCO and range. So, if you leave a stand, I think 4 key takeaways. 140 years of experience, one of the widest portfolios any company of our size, but even bigger companies don't have that. We offer not just a product, we offer a solution. And last but not least, we strongly believe we are the range champion for zero emission on the IAA Transportation 2022. So for Q&A, I ask on board René and Andreas. Please feel free to ask any questions. Nobody dares?
No direct questions?
Okay. I think if you don't have questions now, you don't dare.
I guess that's one.
Please. Take one.
Jean-Philippe Past from France. Just 2 questions. Where will you assemble and produce the trucks, and where will you produce and assemble the buses?
The trucks we're going to do in Augsburg and Gersthofen. And what was your second question? Where will you assemble?
The bus.
The bus. The bus, the final fit-out happens in Germany, but the platform comes from one of our Asian platform partners. So the whole fit-out, whether it's the seating, the VDV Arbeitsplatz, how we call it, Kassensystem. That is
cash system.
Yeah, cash system that's integrated here in Germany. Any further questions?
Herr Radmann. Here.
Thanks. Can you say something about delivery times when we are on now, the hydrogen truck? What does it mean? How many weeks or months do I have to wait?
René, you want to start? Delivery times. So for the fuel cell Q-Lite, that is available if you order now in Q1 2023. But you need to be fast because the orders are coming in, and we have around about 25 alone in the second Förderaufruf. We expect more for the third Förderaufruf. The BEV version is available basically now. First delivery is happening still in 2022. And for this beast, I think end of Q2, beginning Q3 is possible, but again, you need to be fast. So we're not talking about a vision in 2025. This is real business today.
Next year.
Next year.
To customers.
Sorry for the second question. You mentioned that you have tanks for 350, 700 bars. What will be the impact for the end user charging in 350 compared to 700 bars in terms of hydrogen inside the bottle?
So it will be roughly between then 30 to 40 kilograms which is left. Right.
Any further questions? Otherwise, yeah, one more.
One more.
Gundo Sanders, Computern im Handwerk für Bau- und Ausbauhandwerker. Ab wann kann ich als Handwerksmeister denn einen wasserstoffangetriebenen Transporter kaufen und wo bekomme ich den dann repariert, wenn dem was fehlen sollte?
Willst du machen? Gut.
Wir kooperieren mit dem Alltrucks Werkstättennetz. Das heißt, wir haben 700 Partner in Europa allein. Und unser Kunde, wir wissen, wo das Fahrzeug natürlich unterwegs ist und operieren so und haben das Fahrzeug immer im Daily Operational. Also mit unserem Telematiksystem haben wir immer on demand das Fahrzeug im Griff.
Ja. Und unsere ersten Kunden sind in der Regel nicht ein LKW pro Kunde, sondern die meisten Kunden sind 5 bis 10 Fahrzeuge in einem bestimmten Distributionsumkreis, sodass wir sehr, sehr dezidiert auch den Service übernehmen können als First und Second Level Support und of course mit unseren In-Field Service Mechanikern.
Okay.
Vielen Dank.
Vielen Dank. And now we will show you the system.
Yes, and see you otherwise also at the Q Days 2023.
Thank you.